Go ahead, keep your distance from me. Soon you're gonna come. When you flick your hair like you don't care and you're asking.
Welcome back, Swampunks. I've got a new album review for you. This is the new LP from British rock and alternative rock band The Struts, titled Young and Dangerous. I've known these guys for quite a while now, well, which is about, 2 years. But the first song that I ever heard of theirs was Could Have Been Me from 2006, from their 2016 US re-release of their debut LP, Everybody Wants. I immediately loved their style and picked up a lot of classic rock influences from bands such as Queen. Their style is fun and very much so and just is really trying to bring back that rock sound that we all need again. On this new album, we still get quite a bit of that nice rock sound. The first song I want to talk about is their first single that they released from the album, Body Talks. There are two versions of this song. On the standard release, one with Kesha and one without. The one with Kesha isn't bad, but the original one without her is better in my opinion. This song kicks off the album with a fun tune and to really dance to, and the vocals from Luke Spiller are just so interesting, enough to just draw you in. We get more of that on their follow-up track, Prima Donna Like Me. This is really a fun song as well. From here on for a little bit on the LP, it just kind of drags a little bit with a lot of the same things and just feels kind of like old. Then we get tracks like People and Fire Part 1. I had to listen to People a few times to really get a good sense of the song. And with more listens, I truly started to enjoy the song even more. On Fire Part 1 though, just wow. This song truly captures Spiller's vocal range and the classic rock style to a whole new level. This song just is quite a bombastic hit, and all I want to do is just go back and just listen to it again right now. The remainder of the album doesn't have as much of a struggle as most of the first half did, but I was kept entertained and had fun throughout this album. Even on the slower tracks that, like Somebody New, I had fun as well. The only problem I really had with this song was that the melody reminded me too much of My Chemical Romance's song Cancer, especially within that chorus. If you didn't already think that when listening to the song, then when you go back, you will probably have a hard time not hearing the similarities within that melody. The last track that truly deserves a mention is what I consider the official closing track on the album. Not the Body Talks version with Kesha, but Ashes Part 2. This song was beautifully done, and once again Spiller's voice really shines through and captures an amazing tone and feeling that I just feel like this album needs as a closing moment. It was just a very well done song, and it was just so beautiful in my opinion. The album as a whole isn't fantastic, but it is quite an enjoyable one, and it's super fun. For the Struts sophomore release, I did expect more songs to be more developed, like Fire or Ashes, but it isn't a bad release by any means. I guess I'm only slightly disappointed with the end results of the album, but this record does get a solid 7 out of 10 in my book. That's all I have to say about the new Struts LP, Young and Dangerous. Slam that thumbs up button if you enjoyed my video. Tell me in that comment section down below what you think of the record and what your favorite song from the record is. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell, as well as following me on my social media accounts to stay up to date with all things roaring in the media. J Shrek, now logging off.